Hey guys, so in this video, hey B2, me and B2 have an exclusive video for you right from my Serving A to Z course on the toss. I know the toss can give so many people trouble. It gave me actually a lot of trouble at one point in my teaching career, which is super embarrassing. I'm going to share the tip that actually helped me get out of my tossing yips, which I think we all struggle with from time to time, as well as some other bonus lessons. And again, this coming straight from the Serving A to Z course. We have about 34 videos in there. So at the end of the video, I'm going to play you a quick preview of what's inside, and you can download it 100% free. So click up in the card section or click in the description, and you can get started on that 100% free. We'll see you in the next video, guys.
Okay, so now that you're doing your fish serve, you may be running into a couple of problems, and I'm going to guess that one of the first ones is the toss. So we're going to cover the toss. Don't feel bad if you're having trouble with the toss. It seems like a simple thing. It's actually one of the toughest things to do. When I was coaching out in San Jose, California, at Alma Nevada Athletic Club, I was a director of tennis there. I had a very good serve, but my toss sometimes would go off, especially when I got nervous. Let me show you what would happen to me. I'd be getting ready to play a big point, and I'd get ready to serve, and I'd throw that toss up and it'd go way out over there. Literally, it was totally embarrassing. So people usually with their toss, they tend to either throw it too far out in front or behind them, or it's too low, okay? Too high, too low, too far back. So we're gonna cover each of those in detail. We'll be back with our first tossing lesson. Okay, so what I was telling you about before was that I used to have trouble with my toss when I was a pro at this club. And I went to a USPTA convention. It's basically where coaches teach each other how to teach. And this guy, the minute he said his tip, I knew he had solved my problem. And I call this tip the nose always knows. And so it's a very simple tip, and that is simply when you are getting ready, you've got your hand ready to toss, and when you're going to release at the height of your nose. And so I'm releasing at the height of my nose. There it is, perfect for me. Now I'm a lefty, so I want that toss slightly out in front of me between 11 and 12 o'clock on a clock. For a right-hander, it would be between 12 and 1 o'clock is where you want that toss. So if you release at the nose every time, it's going to be right there for you. All right, so that is the nose always knows tip. Okay, so now let's go into a little bit more detail on the tossing technique. First of all, it might be natural for you to kind of grab the ball like this in your hand. Don't do this. The ball will get kind of stuck in your fingers, especially if you get nervous, and when you go to release, you're going to kind of cuff it. That's when people tend to really throw it behind them. So what I do is when I'm holding that ball, I'm holding the tips of the fingers. My fingertips, and especially these three fingers are involved, and I kind of rest that fourth finger in there. And so that's how you want to kind of hold the ball, all right? And when you're going to toss, don't think about like throwing it or flicking it. You're keeping this pretty straight and steady, and you're just kind of opening those fingers as you're letting go, all right? Now, another thing I see beginners do is they're too big with their motion, especially this one. If you're bringing your hand back on this side of your leg, you gotta stop that right now. You want to stay on the same side of your leg that you have the hand out. So you're out here, we're eventually going to get here, but right now you're just going to hold it out here. You're going to come down inside your thigh. I don't even want you to tap it, that's too far. Some coaches teach to tap it, I think that's too far. So kind of a couple inches before you get to your thigh, and then you're going to raise and release. I'm also going to the front foot with that toss, okay? So that's the move. Not here, this is too much motion. Right in here, up to the nose, then it releases out. Continue the arm to flow up here. Okay, that is the tossing technique. Okay, so now we're going to talk about getting the correct height. What you want is as far as you can reach up, you want that ball just a couple inches higher than that. Okay, I'm not sure if I did it right there, but I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Just a couple inches over the racket. Basically, when that ball reaches the top, that's when you're going to start accelerating and that ball is just going to drop a little bit, and then bang, you're going to hit it. Okay, so now getting this correct height down. This may seem basic, but some people are not going to think of it. You always kind of make things too complicated. How high that toss is going to go depends on your arm speed, your momentum. So if your toss tends to be too low, you're just being a little too meek and slow, okay? Too low, too meek and slow. Watch this. See? And the ball's not going very high. My arm's not moving very fast, I'm not being very aggressive, and then I got too low toss. If it's too high, you're probably way too big with your motion and very quick up this way, okay? So if you go too high, you're too quick with your arm. So what you're trying to find, kind of like a pendulum going back and forth, is a nice, steady rhythm. Nice, steady rhythm. Nice, steady rhythm. And we're going to be back with, this tip's been, when I was a kid, I did this. So this has been around probably like 100 years, okay? Well, not 100 years, but it's been a long, way longer than I care to admit. This next tip's been around, and we're going to be right back with it.
Hey, if you're not a tennis player and you don't want my most popular serve course absolutely free, skip this video. Did you know that the serve is the most popular search inquiry on YouTube when it comes to tennis instruction? And today I want to give you my most popular course, Serving A to Z, absolutely free. This is not a joke. Are you tired of having no power on your serve? Would you like to have a little more placement and consistency on that serve? What would it do for your tennis game if you were able to walk out to your local courts and step up to the line with complete confidence and start each point with an unfair advantage because you have the best serve in the business at your local courts? So many of my students have struggled with the serve until they found my course online. This very course I'm about to give you for free. My name is Peter Freeman and I'm a USPTA elite professional, and my YouTube channel has been voted top 10 instructional channels in the world. And today I want to give you my most popular serving course, Serving A to Z, 100% free today. This course is going to help you develop the 3 checkpoints on the serve everybody must master if they want to have any chance of having a good serve. It's going to be able to give you more power and consistency on the serve, and we're going to get into advanced concepts like developing that nasty slice and sick kick. This course is going to dramatically cut the learning curve. It's going to save you thousands of dollars in lessons, and it's going to also save you countless hours of frustration trying to figure out everything on your own. So to get instant access to this free course, Serving A to Z, click on this video right now. Plus, I'm throwing in a last second bonus just because I'm in a really good mood today, 7 steps to a powerful serve. But you have to act fast because I'm only giving away 1,000 copies. It's my way of saying thanks to the tennis community for supporting my videos. So click on the video, act quickly, and I'll see you inside the training.